I would like you to juxtapose it with a corresponding translation or transcription in the second one. Then we move together. Can you go to the second transcription? Yes, juxtapose it. Aha.
Kati ate tulinayo kannalumansi bakayita Kinyamatama. Atako kafunyi nnyo.
Then let's go to the second one.
Kati ate tulinayo kannalumansi bakayita Kyamatama. Atako kafunyi nnyo.
How do you explain that? Yet the two documents are from your office.
We made a mistake in the transcription, which we later corrected after we had been notified about that discrepancy.
You concede you made a mistake.
Yes, we did.
Which mistake did you make?
The name, the spelling of the name in the audio, the correct name in the audio is Kyamatama, not Kinyamatama, at this particular line.
And you in charge of quality assurance, you signed it off with that mistake?
Yes.
Where did you get that name Kinyamatama in the original text? Where did you get it from? Yet in the audio, it is Kinyamatama. Where did you get the name Kinyamatama?
Sometimes we can be misled by the assumption that we might hold, because we certainly received a request which spelled clearly what we were supposed to do. Name of the wife indicated the name which was assumed to be in the recording.
I'm interested in that assumption. Where does it originate from?
What I want to say is this. If I am aware, I will use an example that you are honorable.
No. You are not here to know what you are aware of. Just ask the question, what happened?
What happened, Chair, is that the transcriber misheard. Okay, I should say the transcriber knows this person in the recording. They know their name, and I also know their name as Kinyamatama.
So let me ask, work was influenced by the knowledge you had before?
Not really. Took me off my point. But what I want to say is that because we know the name Kinyamatama, so when we get to transcribe, of course, in a transcription, when you listen to a transcription, there are some parts which are intelligible or inaudible, so to say, which result from the way somebody speaks. Maybe they speak so fast or so slowly. So as a human, certainly you can mishear some name. But of course, on a second look, if you are prompted, for example, you can always return and get to correct.
Chair, I'm taking him to page 10,560, the last paragraph. Again, juxtapose it with what you have in the latest transcription. Now, this is the translation now. Yeah, that one. First column, last paragraph, 10,560.
She is always there, as if she's selling her body to Parliament.
Yes. I don't know why you do
Always there, as if she's selling her body in the Parliament.
Stop there. Proceed to the second one.
She's always there, as if selling herself in the Parliament.
She's always there as if selling her body in the Parliament. She's always there as if selling herself. Can you explain the discrepancy?
There is a difference in two words. In the second translation, we have herself, and in the earlier translation, you have body.
Which is which now? Selling herself, selling her body.
The latest is what we stand for.
So how about this one, which is on the Hansard, the record of Parliament, and it's you who brought it?
Chair, I mentioned earlier that the initial translation was retracted, and so we produced this.
Okay, you made a mistake again to record this, to translate it that way, to say she's always there as if she's selling her body in Parliament. Do you agree you made a mistake?
I wouldn't say we made a mistake in this instance, because this was a revision of what we did.
The question I'm posing, Chair, do you concede you made a mistake to include the word as if she's selling her body, which you changed in the latest one to say as if she's selling herself? Do you agree you made a mistake?
Well, now that we corrected it, yes, it was a correction.
You arrived to that mistake there at the time you signed? As the person in charge of quality assurance, you signed it?
Chair, I forgot to mention something in the initial request which you received. But if it pleases this gathering, I could mention it. There are instances, I must say, when our institution receives express requests, which we have to work on, like the word is express. We received that request, I think, around 6 o'clock in the evening, and we had to come up with the translation and transcription the following day at 9 o'clock. So, yes, it is possible that there could have been errors which we corrected in the second.
You, as a person who is in charge of quality assurance, even with that pressure, you said you got it late evening, you needed to produce the result the following morning, you worked, I presume, throughout the night. Why didn't you take time off as a person in charge of quality assurance to make sure that you produce an accurate record?
I did, but under the circumstances, it's possible. We are all human.
You are all human, so you are prone to making errors.
Yes.
Okay, fine. You know, this is in the Hansard now. When you are asked by the clerk of Parliament to help with the translation and transcription and translation, which is going to be captured on the record of Parliament, that is going to be there for decades, probably centuries. Why didn't you take time off to make sure that it is accurate? She's always there as if selling herself in Parliament. Now that you retracted the earlier one, which had indicated that as if she's selling her body in Parliament, to change it to as if she's selling herself in Parliament, intrinsically, what does it mean? The second one, how should we understand it? What do you mean as if she's selling herself? What do you want us to understand?
She does the act to herself.
She's selling herself politically. How would you understand it as an expert?
Well, that is not for me to. The word political, so I will translate it as such, but I wouldn't assume, because I work with text. What is provided is what I.
You cannot assertively. No, actually, you cannot assert that the statement meant selling one's body.
That's not for me to determine.
It's not for you to determine.